That is the sound of Heads-Up Pool. Love that sound.
So
Sorry,
nice.
guys.
So nice. He ran it twice.
Great graphic, by the way, Darren.
Thank you.
Freaking outdid yourself again. That looks so clean.
Thank
So
you.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yep.
great graphic. So welcome, everybody. Sorry it took a little while. We had to wait. One of our competitors had to make a grand entry, and he was a little late. Look who's there. Hector.
What's going on, guys?
And Marko. We got two old school guys who've been around for a while, and they haven't seen them in a bit. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's going to be a fun match. Guys both shoot outstanding, so this ought to be a really good match tonight. And when Darren told me that Hector wanted a game and then Marko was going to be in town, I couldn't believe what I heard. I'm like, wow, I was going to try to sell tickets. You know, we should have a pay-per-view event. But good to see you guys. Marko, you've been traveling the world, I hear.
Yeah, been all over the place. Last year I went to India, Philippines, getting ready to go to the Philippines next weekend. A lot of travel all over.
I heard Efren Reyes was calling you out in the Philippines, huh?
Can't wait to find him. I'll be 30 minutes south of where he's at.
That'd be great if somebody sent him this clip. Then
that'd be awesome. I mean, I'd love to take a beating from him, and I'd be happy to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Best who's ever done it.
Yeah. So, the other half of this duo tonight is Hector Montalvo. Good to see you back, Hector.
Guys? Been a while.
Yeah, glad to have you back. And
Good to be here.
You've been playing much since you've last been on the stream?
Not really. I've been injured actually. I have a little bit of back trouble, so I've really been out of it for a while now. Just recently got back to work last week, or about a week now. I've been back to work, but yeah, I was out for a while. I just couldn't really move because of my the nerve going down my leg was pretty bad shape. But I'm better now. I'm getting better day by day. And I am going to Vegas in a couple weeks for APA Masters, so hopefully I can get warmed up here and start getting those Vegas vibes, and we can win down there. So that's my goal.
Sweet. And Marko, tell everybody what you've been doing on your vacation, where you've been playing.
On my vacation, I wish. It's been nothing but work for me. So very little play, unfortunately.
But anyway, so you played some big players down in the Philippines?
No, I'm hoping to find some this time though. I hope, but I can tell you just from who I did play, everybody can play over there. Doesn't matter who they are.
I heard when you're born, they hand a little tiny cue stick to the baby.
I believe that. Like it's crazy how good they are, and everything's 9-foot tables everywhere.
Yeah. I think it was Parika or one of those who carry a crate with him when he was just a little boy, so he could reach over the table.
I played Jose Parika years ago, a long time ago.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to play an 8-ball match tonight, and my co-star here, the voice of Heads-Up, Darren Jesus Roberts from Michigan. He's right there on the thumb. Right he put this game together, which he does a great job in getting these matches set up. And so give us a little background on how this came together.
Yeah, well, I got a phone call from Hector not too long ago saying that he was ready to get back on stream. He said that he was dealing with some health problems. I know how that can be. I had some myself. I gave him a list of guys, some of Heads-Up, some of the best names I could come up with. My name included was on that list, and he skipped right over me and said, I got to have Marko. I've never played him, and I want a shot. So there was no easy guys on that list, and Hector wouldn't want an easy matchup anyway. Like he said before we went live, he was looking for a tough match right out of the gate. So a lot of respect for him for taking a match against Marko. I think the last time we seen Marko, he was handing me an L. So I think he ended up whipping me pretty good that night, 7-1. Since then, he's been doing a lot of travel, like you said. Haven't seen much of him. He's really tough to beat on that 7-foot table. I know he had 2 or 3 breaks when I played him, so you'll definitely have to get your best tonight, Hector. It's good to see both of you guys back on stream. And I'll say the Vegas odds have Marko is a 5-1 favorite. So $100 on Hector tonight when you $500.
That'll be worse than that. It might be a fast match.
The thing is too, it's virtual pool. So there's a lot. There's definitely elements of the game that go without, that aren't there. And the break is big. So I think if you can break good and you can get a good spread, I think you got just as good a chance of running out as Marko does. But Marko, very tough to beat, as I said, and one of the best heads-up's got to offer. So
definitely, absolutely.
I don't know if I can live up to that.
It'll be a tough challenge, but I'm definitely going to give it my all and give it my best game. Try my best.
That's all we can do.
Well, I normally would take the opposite. I take the underdog, but sorry, Hector, you're on your own. I'm not going to hitch my horses up to this horse. I'm telling you, I would never bet against Marko. I've seen him. I watched him do that. I don't remember what it was, but he did some virtual match where he missed 1 ball in 10 racks. Ball.
That was also against me. He plays his best game every time we play.
I'm sorry, Dan.
Best game comes out.
And the one he missed was like the 7 ball, and it was an easy shot.
It was almost straight in.
He wasn't even paying attention. He was
just giving me hope.
That was when I was shooting more. So I don't know if I don't have that same feeling right now.
Yeah.
And just so you know, Hector was working late, and I thought for a second I was gonna have to jump on the table. I'm like, God damn it!
You didn't want that. You didn't want that smoke right there.
Not without hitting some balls first. I got to get down there.
No kidding.
Get on the table for 90 minutes.
So we have people. Welcome everybody in the chat. We got Anthony, our tried and true super fan, and look, Ken's on there. We're supposed to get Ken eventually on one of our matches. And
we're working on that, Ken.
Just want to say everybody's watching right now. What's up? And thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope y'all see a good match tonight. Good to see all the familiar faces on chat. Ron, Anthony, all those guys. Good to see you guys. Ruben, it's good to see you guys.
And of course, our very own Ron Johnson's in the chat. Good to see you, Ron. So he's predicting. What is that? Throw out 6-3. I don't know what that means.
What are we racing to?
You're racing to 7. Anyway, so
maybe after 6-3, Ron's assuming that you accidentally stream again, and then that's the end of the match.
I think he was referencing somebody in the chat asking a question.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Anyway, so we already flipped the coin, and we already know that Marko's going to break first, so that is a slight advantage. If you guys go heel, then it's a huge advantage, but there really is not a big advantage, especially if you hold serve. Usually whoever breaks first wins that game. So, but you just don't want to miss with Marko. So if you don't miss, Hector, you'll be fine. Okay. So, Marko, you have to be a little rusty tonight to not play your game. And I just want to thank you for coming back to our stream because you're one of our fan favorites. And we really enjoy having you on the stream. Fun to watch.
I'm glad it all worked out for sure. It's been a long time. I've been itching to come back. It just hasn't been enough time for me. But
we'll check in with you every now and
whenever you're in town, you let us know and we'll get you a game up like real quick.
For sure.
We'll facilitate it.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah. So.
All right.
So anyway, you want to? Is that it? You said 5-1 odds. What is that? 500
minus 500. Yeah.
Wow. I think that's the biggest margin ever in heads up you've ever given.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know about that. I would think that there was probably. I'm sure Howie might have ended up with.
Well, I think you're a little smitten because of what happened to you 2 times at the hand of Marko. So I mean,
I cut it down for him. What you're saying?
What I'm saying is, I think that influenced your handicapping right there.
Yeah, I think 5 to
Yeah.
1's a pretty high goal there.
But anyway, I hope everyone enjoys the match. It'll be a fun match no matter what. Both guys are good shots, so it's going to be fun to watch them. Everyone's going to make mistakes. Just, remember your 2 putts when they apply. And although Marko never needs a 2-putt, he just runs out. But sometimes you just need that little bit of a.
If you foul intentionally, I get 2 ball in hands. That's a new rule.
That's a handicap there for
New
sure.
rule.
That would
Foul, get 2 ball in hands.
That's some serious weight. Pick up the ball and use it again. European rules.
European.
All right. That said, I guess we're ready to commence this battle. So I'm going to go full screen on Marko, and I wish both of you guys good luck, and let's have a good match. I got a feeling it's going to go pretty quick.
Yeah, both guys playing on the bar boxes.
Good luck, Marko.
Marko with the 7-foot valley, and Hector with the 7-foot diamond. All right, and it begins. 2 balls down on the break. He's got a little bit of cluster up table. Yeah. Nothing Marko can't manage.
Cue ball's in the back end over there, so it's not the best place to start.
All right, let me get him 2 balls down. All right, give himself an angle here on the 2 to get into the 3 ball. Opens it up. It recloses that pocket with a stripe.
Yeah.
It'll still remain his trouble ball.
Oh, I missed it.
Yep. Aggressive is Marko usually.
That's his middle name.
He does not play to be safe. Plays the pocket balls.
I say he's about 40 to 50% for breaking runs almost every rack.
Bad hit.
Okay. Right. Don't touch the cue. Just let it go.
Yep. So it will be a ball in hand for Hector after the break, assuming he doesn't foul. Even if it's a dry break, he will have ball in hand. First foul of the night.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, it happened so fast. I wasn't even sure what happened.
Yeah, I saw it. I just didn't think Marko would foul.
All right. Rack number 1 for Hector.
Nice break. He's going to get a ball in hand. Nice
So
spread.
This is when the ball in hand really becomes big because Hector didn't pocket the ball. It would go back to Marko normally. But with the ball in hand, it remains his turn. And he's got everything spread open pretty well here.
Yep. Hector, you get ball in hand. Don't forget.
Yep.
I think his table's got a better spread than Marko's was.
Yeah, I do too.
Especially with the ball in hand. This is going to be huge.
And that's what you're kind of hoping for when you're playing Marko is you need a ball or 2 tied up and really make him have to work for it. So, and he hits the rack pretty hard. Usually he'll have 1 cluster to deal with.
If you go stripes.
You're always going to have 1 problem on the smaller tables. I feel an 8 ball. Hard to avoid it.
Yeah, you're going to automatically when you have less real estate, like playing pool in a bucket.
All right. Goes with the solids.
I think that was the better one right there. I mean, look at everything's in the open.
Yeah.
The only pocket that's kind of, impacted is the side pocket with the ball blocking half of it. So But if you could avoid that pocket, he's out. It's good to see Hector back.
Agree.
He's got a beautiful table. It's good to watch him shoot. Got a really nice stroke.
All right, 3 solids remain here for Hector. So feel like a bit of a steal. It's not, but sure will feel like one if you can finish this off. The ball in hand.
Yeah.
This will be a assisted try and run. Played it really well. I thought the 2 ball was going to be the tricky ball to get on. Give himself a shot back on the 7.
I think the 7 is the tricky one to get on.
But the 2 has to go first, kind of.
Well, if he wants it in that pocket.
Yeah.
Or if he wants to go up table with it, or if he wants to bank it, either way, he's got 3 options. So
all righty.
He's gonna stick with the safe one, but the problem is getting shape on that.
I like the way he's playing it. He just went a little too hard. He's going to be okay, actually. Oh, he's fine.
Yeah, he's good.
He had the 9 ball to save him just in case.
Yeah. It almost hurt him, though. The 13 almost hurt him. I think if he hits that 9, it bounces it behind the 13. So.
Hold on a second, guys. Yes, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's take a look at the chat while we wait here. Seeing G-Man in the chat.
And Chucky.
Say Chuck just popped in.
Uncle Chuckles.
We've seen Ron Johnson. The Iceman Ken. Chef is in there. Oh, and he hangs it up.
Man, and he got 50-yard line on the 8 ball, but at least he's got an easy shot on it. I think Marko's in a tough spot right here. He's shooting from by that corner pocket, and he has a side pocket shot, but that 3's still screwed.
Yeah,
and the
for
5,
sure.
Yeah, and the 5's got limited pockets. There he goes.
One problem solved.
Yeah. Oh, he got out of the way. Wonder if that bank is there.
Yeah, I was looking at the long direction, but got to be able to get that cue out of the way.
Yeah, I'll try it back down here.
All right.
Yeah, and then look at the 8 ball. Every single shot is got to be tough.
All right, he went for it.
Yeah, that was a good try. Look where it's going to end up. Look where it's going to end up, right where it came from.
Right back where it was. I don't think Hector's going to have a problem with this. Last
All right, Hector has an opportunity to get on the board first. 3 ball gave him problems.
Shot. Perfect.
All right, Hector on the board first, stealing his break. So will be Hector's break. Have an opportunity to keep this momentum rolling.
Yeah, you know, listen, Marko had trouble with that free ball from the get-go, right from
Yeah.
the break. And he
Well,
went
you-
after it 2 times.
Yeah, and you see for people who haven't seen Marko play, I mean, he's very aggressive. He goes after it. You know, he knows his problems, and he has no problem trying to get after it early. But because of that, he did end up losing the cue ball and ended up giving the ball in hand to Hector. So I didn't even see the bad hit. It happened so fast, like you said. You've seen it, but
yeah, you could barely see his ball on the other side of that ball, and I think he didn't want to try to do a back cut on his 4 ball on the side. I don't think it would have went, but it was a tough one, so he went for that. I think he should have banked the 3, even 2-putt the 3, because if he 2-putts the 3 and leave those other balls alone, he would have been out when he got to his turn the second time. If Marko missed, like Marko rattled it. I mean, not Marko. Hector rattled his ball.
yeah, that was a makeable miss for him.
Yeah. So once he rattled that ball, that gave Marko a chance. He should have just. I think he should have just instead of going for that tough shot, just 2-putt that ball, 2-putt the 3 out of there. Just bank it off the rail, put it by the other corner pocket, and then leave the cue ball middle of the table, and he was out from there. Right, Marko?
That was probably the right shot. Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, you think you make every shot.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I see you
I plan
shoot.
on making every shot.
I know you do.
That's the way to play it.
It just doesn't work that way.
All right, rack number 2 for Hector gets the early lead, telling the Vegas odds makers to shove it.
It's fun to play as the underdog. You have nothing to lose.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That's the funnest spot to be in.
Funnerest.
Gooderest. All right, cue ball almost off the table.
Yeah, unbelievable. Nothing.
Gonna be a dry break after all that madness.
Okay, so it looks dry, right? Just verifying, Hector.
Yeah, it's dry.
Yep, dry break there for Hector.
Good spread. He's off to the races when he gets up at the table if Marko doesn't run out.
All right.
Or get a dry break as well.
Will it be a dry break for him as well? Another good spread here.
Yeah. Okay, go back over to Hector.
Let's see where that cue ball placement is here. Oh,
Big
I think I'll
chance
give
for
that
Hector
one
right
to
here.
give that one to Marko.
They both made a mistake on the last rack, but it comes down to Marko's foul was the biggest mistake there. That was the deciding factor. Hector just making a makeable miss, rattling that ball was, a little bit of a mistake, but it didn't hurt him.
All right, finds that little window in there to get after the 14 ball. Maybe he's not happy with the way he landed.
Yeah, I think he wants to move the 1 out of the way so the 8 ball has a hole. If that's the 8 ball there. Oh, no, the 8 ball's on the right. Oh, it's a 4 ball.
3 ball full. You want 15 ball.
All right, bump on the 15. Opens up for the 10, maybe.
Yeah, he's got shots.
That is a kind of a trouble ball for him.
The 10 ball.
Yeah, the 10 of the
I think his toughest one is going to be that one by the 2. I think the next to the 2, there's a ball right there. It goes in the corner, but then there's a 13 right behind it. guess you can get to the side on that. Nice.
Lands nicely there. It's a little topped up over a ball, but
yeah, and he's got an angle on it now. I don't think he wanted the angle. He wanted to be fairly straight for the 12.
Yeah, he's the wrong hand. That would have be a pretty good shot for me.
Yeah. I'll just shoot backwards. Needs a bridge mate.
Yeah, I was gonna say the bridge daddy.
Bridge daddy. Bridge daddy.
Nicely done. Good speed there. Holds it for the 15 or the 10.
I don't think you see the 10 yet, but I think he's going for it next. Oh, he's setting up for it. That's his last ball, the 10
Yeah.
and the 12. So,
yeah, sets himself up really nice here.
Yeah. He's going to try to come around that 3 ball and lay up right there for that 10.
Straight up and down.
He's got.
All right, plays it with some inside.
Nice shot. Look at that.
Plays it well.
Made that up perfect.
All right, so he plays to just bump it. I thought that was a little risky to do that.
I
I don't know if he had an option.
hit it anyway.
Yeah.
He definitely left some challenging shot right here.
Yeah. A little bit harder. The 8-ball pops out in front of the side.
This is what we came to see. This is what the fans paid for, to see these guys pull off great runouts like this.
This will be a dry and run if he makes it.
Oh, great try.
That was. It did look good from the jump. He'll have
he'll definitely
a
have
great shot at it here. So Marko, with the pressure, anybody that can respond to this kind of pressure, it's Marko.
Yeah, this is right up Marko's alley. He lives for this kind of drama.
Yep. All right. 3 solids remain. 4, I'm sorry. Sets up nicely. Gets behind that 7. The trouble ball.
Ball roll too far.
Yep, got a little funny. Not sure the 6 back cuts into the corner. 11 probably obstructing it.
You might have to do a really tough cut. He's got the 5 ball over here on the right, or wherever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to chain these 2 shots together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's tough.
All right, no shot clock, so
Yeah,
take some time to try to think about it.
I'll try to cut it to the right.
All right. Top right-hand corner.
That's all I can do with that one.
Tough.
That's a tough one.
Hector here. Opportunity to go up 2-0.
Both guys have only had 2 misses, and yet Hector's going to be up 2-0.
Yep.
Good.
There it is.
Yeah.
Hector up 2-0. This is a long race here. We do have a race to 7. Far from over, but Hector's going to want to keep his foot on the gas. It's rare that we see Marko down.
Never.
Don't give him any room to breathe.
I haven't seen Marko down since the days when he had his 9-footer playing against Tim Z or Howie. Other than that, he's always been in the forefront with the lead.
Yeah, for sure.
But that said, it could change on a dime.
Yeah, but hasn't done anything. I think it's more to say how well Hector has played so far. So you gave him a ball in hand. He ran out down to the 8 ball or close to. He basically put the pressure on Marko to finish, and then the same in the second rack where he put the pressure on Marko to finish again. And just one too many problems in there for him. But
all right, Marko, fire it up.
Rack number 3.
Yeah, I think it needs to be
all right. Sounds like 3 went down that time. Brings his ball count to 5.
Great spread, except for the solid stripe right there on the left. He's going for it right now.
Unbelievable.
Oh, how did that happen?
Accident.
He went for that breakout. He did it. He was going for it. He had the perfect opportunity there.
Yep. So Hector with another opportunity after the break, assuming he doesn't foul himself, it will be a ball in hand, even if it's dry.
We should have made this a race to 9.
Rack number 3. I still got a lot of play left. I wouldn't be sweating anything. So Hector got a little reckless with that one, and he's going to definitely need the ball in hand. It's going to be his worst layout of the night.
Yeah.
Usually we'll see guys play the break a little bit more conservative, knowing that they're going to get a ball in hand either way. So I think sometimes as a strategy, just controlling that break, not necessarily soft breaking, but just making sure that cue ball is not going off the table or in the side pocket becomes that much more important, because you don't want to give that ball back.
100% agree.
So it's a death sentence if you give Marko a ball in hand, and it's pretty close to even with Hector. So it becomes crucial.
Yeah. I mean, aside from the one miss from Hector when he rattled the ball that he escaped with the win, and then the one where he bumped the 8 ball and went too close to the rail and he had to try to cut it all the way down table, he ended up winning that one too. Yeah. He's played flawless. He hasn't done anything wrong.
Yep. He'll definitely have his work cut out for him this rack, as this is the toughest of the layouts so far for both men.
Yeah. You got 2 areas you got to do some breakouts in.
All right. Didn't go as
well
as he wanted. 15 looks like it's opened up.
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't think so. No.
All right. I think we are going to have a new face on Heads Up next Thursday.
What's that? What's that, Hector?
Table real fast. You don't mind?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He scratched, so he's shooting from the kitchen. He's shooting solid.
The 2 balls past the line. Just
okay. Yeah, I would favor him to be out.
Yeah. So those are past it.
So you got 4 solids left?
Those 2 and then the 6.
He's got 4. Yeah.
You have 4 solids. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, 4 solids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Marko's looking pretty good there with a ball in the kitchen.
Because Marko's thinking of 2-putting, but if he doesn't get another shot, he can't.
Yeah.
And Hector's looking at 2-putting.
Hector hasn't played the game in a while, but he does remember some of the strategies.
Yeah, that's a smart way to do it. Look at the other person's table. Pay attention to your opponent's table.
Looks good here. That's what we trouble over here. It's like pick your poison, right?
Yeah.
Try cutting there.
Ooh, so we think he just missed. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he touched the ball. It's going to be a ball in hand for Marko. He gets upgraded to the rest of the house from the kitchen. Now it's definitely going to be in trouble. So, and was going back to what we were saying at the start. What's that, buddy?
I'll just rack him up. It's over.
Yeah, we'll see.
Not over yet.
Yeah, Marko still has to put it away.
A little bit of work to do.
As I was saying, Hector does have an opportunity to get it done if his break is good. In the first two racks, his break was really good. So, you see how big the break is in virtual pool.
Yeah. There's the old Marko we all know and love.
Marko ready to play on the board. 2-1. It's Hector's lead, and it will be Hector's break.
One mistake, and the tide changes.
That's all it takes, folks.
Yeah, there's one error.
While they're racking up, anybody interested? I was saying we do have some new blood jumping on the stream here next week. We'll have a new face, it looks like. But for anybody interested in playing virtual pool, you're interested in playing the Heads-Up format, what do? Send your information to headsuppool@gmail.com. Tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, table size, skill level, things of that nature. All you need to play is a pool table, a cell phone, internet connection, and the balls to show the balls to show a live game. We look forward to seeing you trying to grow this community one player at a time. So come on out and get involved.
Yeah, I was talking to who's up now? That's
gonna be Hector.
Number. Huh?
It's Hector. I think he's on the evens.
Okay.
Rack number 4. Cue ball off the table. Lucky fan goes home with a game ball.
Ball had some height on it.
Yep. So he'd been flirting. He'd been flirting with that for last couple racks. So Marko.
Marko scratches in the side.
Gonna give Hector a little bit of taste of his own medicine here with the ball in hand to start. First foul of the night there. Actually, second one, right? Because they had the miscue.
Yeah. It's
foul number 2 for Hector. Both guys have 2 fouls. Oh, a rare miss with ball in hand. Probably the tragic rack was part of the reason. But missed opportunity there for Marko. It'll be his first makeable shot missed of the night. And Hector's going to kick off.
He let Hector off the hook.
Yeah, with a pretty nice layout here, too. He's going to start from the kitchen.
Yeah.
3 balls off the line, guys. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see that.
And so is the 12 ball.
How many balls do you have down on the break there, Marko? I didn't count that. I didn't get that.
Nothing. It was
Nothing.
empty.
It wasn't dry. Okay. Thank you, sir. All right, it's got 2 stripes left. Keeps the cue ball. Natural shape on the 8.
Stroke.
Yep. Regaining 2-rack lead, 3-2, 3-1. Yep. A little bit of a brain fart there for Marko.
Yeah.
This ball in. Hector starting off from the kitchen with a slightly better layout, so it's definitely favored to run out. These guys, if there's nothing tied up and no balls on the rail, they're definitely capable of running out. Yeah, Dusty, we'd love to have you, man. Come on out. And whenever you're ready, we'll get you involved. I'm starting to get a lot of requests.
I think he played Anthony on Discord a little bit ago.
Oh, did they? Yeah, I think Anthony did mention that he was going to be playing him. That's cool.
But if there's no video of it, did it happen?
All right. The tree falls in the woods. All right, it's going to be Marko's break.
Okay, and go full screen on Marko.
Yep. Rack number 5.
All right, sir. Does a little bit different break, but gets into it big time. But it looks like it's going to end up dry.
It's going to be a dry break.
And ugly.
Dry and ugly.
I don't think it's so ugly. I think it's not that bad at all.
No, I
Got
don't think
balls for breakouts wherever there's a ball.
not our worst layout of the night. So.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not the worst one, but not the best one.
That's right.
Not bad at all.
All right, Hector.
Dusty.
2-rack lead.
We have a bunch of
Get
witnesses.
3. What did he say?
He says that we have a bunch of witnesses. Russell says he has a bunch of
That's
witnesses.
fine. Yeah, Russell, we love to have you on stream, man. Oh, man. Another foul here on the break from Hector.
He controlled it a little better, but they left it on the table. But
yeah, he's getting a lot of top on that ball. It seems like that thing's popping up.
Okay, Marko, ball in hand again.
All right.
I would bet any amount of money that Marko does not miss a ball in hand again this whole night.
So the Gizmo Jinx begins.
Nobody be as bad as me when I had a ball in hand. Not only did I miss, I fouled. I gave them a ball in hand. So that's got to be one of the classic fails right there.
There's been many. Oh, look at how that came out.
Yeah, that came out good.
14.
It's like a little bit of no man's land if you can't see that stripe in the top left.
He's got combos everywhere.
Yeah, that combo's not easy at all.
Either the other
a little short on that.
All right. Might have a He's got a carom maybe there.
No, I think he's gonna go combo. I don't think he has much of a choice.
We'll try to play the 9 ball off the 11.
All right.
I'm gonna jerk off the 11. That was a tough shot.
Little thin.
Yeah, now he sent it way over here.
All right.
The man refuses to play a 2-putt no matter what.
He's just too aggressive. That's his style. It is one in many championships in virtual pool.
Yeah, I understand why he doesn't, but I'm just saying sometimes they help.
He bankrupted Chuck in postage stamps, sending Marko another trophy. It's like
The old days.
yeah, right. The King of the Hill days. Ah, we were so young.
Oh my God, it's getting all nostalgic.
All right, addresses that 2 ball, which is always a weird spot next to the side pocket. Oh, no way. Got away from him.
Yeah, that was odd.
Got away from him.
I think he was playing more shape than shot.
Yeah, but it rolled off big time though.
All right, so the 9 ball becomes the toughest ball on the table.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to get to it.
8 ball not far behind it, but if you can figure out the 9, maybe you can figure out the 8.
He's going to try to leave an angle on his 12 to get behind it. That it might be a little straight, but no, he hit there.
Oh wow!
Yeah, fun.
8 goes off that 6.
Maybe.
Here, I'll play the side pocket.
Nice shot. That's what I was looking at.
Table. Those side pockets are brutal. I'm telling you, that's not easy.
I don't know if it'll go, but I'm gonna sure try it.
It's like maybe rails then 6. Oh, it just
We got
goes.
it.
All right. Well, that escalated.
Nice out.
Marko chopping it down to 1. And yeah, I think Hector's made a couple mistakes and giving Marko some opportunities to get back in this thing.
Yeah, it looked like Hector was going to run that out. He had a really beautiful.
I kind of miscued. It was weird, kind of weird miss.
Yeah, that's definitely uncharacteristic.
Like we said, I haven't seen both these guys in a while. There's going to be some early nerves here especially when they both know that each other can threaten them on the table. So, but yeah, it appears to be a tight one. They do not reflect the odds. Yet to see a break and run from either man. We do have a high run of 7 balls for Hector. And I think a high run of 5 for, yeah, I got 5 for Marko.
We got a good tight match.
Yep.
Control to cue. Good break.
All right,
Nice
back to
break.
where he started in the first couple racks.
Yeah, looks
Hitting
nice.
the rack a little bit more square. I believe he had 2 down.
Yeah, it looks like there's one of each down. Actually, it looks like he might have got 2 stripes down.
All right, a lot of movement on the cue ball.
Yeah, got to get further up table. Now this is going to get interesting. What he can see and hit.
Oh, the 4 ball.
All right, 4 ball is the call, top right hand corner.
Oh, he's going to go off the 5. Looks like. I like
playing the billiard. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
I think that combo, the 3-ball combo, would have knocked in the 4 as well.
No, it was off. It was way over.
I know it would hit the rail first and then the 4.
Okay.
That's what I thought maybe from the angle up here.
You just see him eyeing the toughest ball on the table for him. Three solids down to 2.
He's in a position for a breakout.
I want to put it right here. Gizmo.
Oh, that'd be better.
Can't get there though from here.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather just go right into it and
I know that's probably what I'm gonna do.
poke and hope you get something off of it. Try to put it in that little tiny spot. That'll be great. Don't get me wrong; it'll be a great shot, but it looks like it'll be.
Get there. Maybe.
A little slow.
A little bit not committed enough, I think there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think he thought he
wasn't sure which way he wanted to play it. Ended up playing just halfway.
Yeah, I think he was trying to put a lot of left on it to go behind him, and it just grabbed the end rail.
Trying to hit it. I was trying to get to spin here, come here, and here.
Yeah. Definitely a tough shot.
Yeah, it makes it more tough because you got to hit it kind of slow, but you still need English on the cue ball. You hit it too hard, it just takes off. So tough shot.
So is he broke yet?
Not
Nope.
yet.
Nope.
All right, Hector's going to play a 2-putt, and that is the smart play.
Yeah, if you got a shot on it, can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you can tell, he did ask Marko if he broke yet. So with the dry break, he might be able to finish this off. Marko's had a few of them tonight, so either way, it puts pressure on the run out. So ball down.
Yeah, look at the lead off the break. Wow.
I mean,
Man.
You hit that solid too, and he left the
There
cue
you
ball
go.
right in the middle of the table. And then all these balls just came right up to it.
I think he just got the one.
Yeah, he has one ball down.
All right, that's what I counted. Starting point from hell.
That's unbelievable.
He never started off like this when he played me.
Little
You
bitter
can play
stuff.
opposite combos, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll try to play 6 on the side.
Yeah, I'm bitter, damn it.
Good try. Well, that was good. If he gets another shot, see what Hector has to say about that. Nice shot. 50-yard line. You hit a little bit harder to get on the other side of it. He's got a shot on it, though.
Never a doubt there for Hector. Another 2-rack lead. Hector cruising along.
Yeah, he's not letting off that gas.
Yep. Forcing Marko to play and be aggressive and get out.
Well,
Seems like he's
Marko's just getting those bad luck breaks, right? That break right there. He had a bad luck 3-ball in one of those games. Couldn't get it out of there. And
seems like Hector's all but led the dance for maybe a rack or two. So
yeah,
just being able to stay one shot ahead.
the best shot he did on the
virtual
last
pool.
rack was to put that last ball. That was the best shot. I mean, that was perfect.
Yep. And he had the wits about him to ask if Marko had broke. That was.
Yep.
I wasn't even thinking about that at the time. So
I was thinking it, but I don't want to say it out loud.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
We'll call you for coaching.
I know. I don't want to get
Yelled at.
Oh shit.
Let me take it. All right. Go ahead and let's see. What are we on? Rack number 7? Yep. Marko's break. Go ahead, Marko. Two down. Brings his ball count to 8.
Well,
All right. 10 ball remains an issue.
yep. Two pot just for you, Darren.
All right. Comes the 2-putt. He gets himself a shot, maybe. No. Oh, this is tough. He got it. Okay, he's got a makeable shot. It's a success. That's all it takes. That's how we determine whether it was good or bad on the 2-putt. I think. Yep. Gizmo's back. All right.
Hey, is that this on his table? Does the other ball go in the other corner pocket?
Let's take a look.
Past the six.
Okay.
Maybe. It's
Okay.
kind of iffy.
All right.
There's maybe half a pocket.
All right. 4-2. Hector's lead. Rack number 7. All right. Gonna be a dry break here.
Tough starting shot too.
Yeah, for sure.
Oops. I want there it is.
All right, Marko leaving off from the 2-putt. Going to need a little bit of a roll here. It's really tough to predict how this 10 ball will end up if he gets aggressive.
Yeah. I think I would have taken 10 ball. Take 10 ball first.
All right. Kicking at it. Oh,
I
believe it was a bad hit.
Yeah, bad hit. Yep.
Foul number 3 for Marko.
Yeah, I think you should have taken that 10 ball back up to corner bank shot. I think that would have been a better shot.
You put the 10 ball and leave the 11.
So with the tougher layout here for Hector, a ball in hand definitely suits him well.
This is Hector's only problem right here. He figures a way out of this part right here. He's off to the races again.
Three rack lead would be our biggest lead of the night.
Yeah, Hector came to play, that's for sure. Oh, nobody.
Yep. He did have a plan in mind.
And the only ball he has to break it out anywhere near there is his 5 ball, and it's not. Doesn't have the.
I'm gonna channel my inner Marko right here.
All right. Channeling his inner Marko.
We're close.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. Both you guys had some issues this rack. Even with the ball in hand.
Man, I can't believe that. I tried to. Yeah. Oh.
All right, 2-putt.
Worked out.
Sure did.
Worked out good. 2 balls in the corners, 3 in the side.
followed him.
All right, this will be something here. 8-ball falling in the 6, bottom right-hand corner. And she goes. Nicely done. Shot that's tougher than it looks. But Marko made it look very, very easy. Made it look like the 6-ball wasn't even there. All right.
Closes the lead back down to 1.
That's keeping it tight. Keeping it tight. Let me save that one for later.
Yeah, those are tough shots. The key to that shot is you got to hit it perfectly centered on that 8 and have the object ball that you're hitting roll forward with the cloth. You hit it too hard, the 8-ball slides, it doesn't go in. You hit it too slow, obviously it's not going to follow. And if you don't hit dead center of ball,
yeah, accuracy and speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta hit a little bit bottom so it'll reverse.
Yeah, that's how I like to do it too, a little bit of bottom. But I guess you can get away with it middle center ball, just depending on how direct you hit the object ball.
Yeah.
I played high top on that one, but I hit
Did you really?
It straight, so I knew it would follow through.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
I don't think you really need to do much bottom. It's making that object ball you're hitting roll forward and continue rolling. An object in motion will stay in motion. All right.
Add that to your hypothesis, folks.
My break, guys?
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be rack number 8. That's great. Ball down, ends up putting that cue ball right in the middle. Decent spread.
Yep.
It's gonna have trouble with the stripe and a solid inside the middle there, but no, he's gonna have opportunities.
Challenging layout.
So the first shot is probably the toughest one usually.
Be right back, Darren.
All right.
Move that 5 ball.
All right, go ahead. Just roll it back to where you thought it was.
Is that where it was? I think it was like similar.
I think you're okay. I didn't see it move very much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Rolls down to the 15. Small window there for the 10 ball on the rail. All right. Straight on the 10. Might be able to stop it and do something with the 13 after.
Going forward here.
Going forward. All right. Wasn't sure if he was playing a bump a ball or. Just as he called it, folks, lands on that 13 perfect. Need that pinpoint accuracy one more time. This will be for the break and run. And our first break and run of the evening, Hector takes it to 5. It's going to be a new high run of 8 balls.
Nice run, Hector.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. 1 rack away from being on the hill, beating the odds tonight so far.
All right, we're ready for you, Marko.
What's that?
Marko didn't even break that rack, so obviously it's going to. Yep, your break, Marko, whenever you're ready.
All right.
All right, side pocket. Both guys flirting with the side pocket tonight. With that cue ball. Ball number 4. Marko.
Stretch 20.
So Hector has an opportunity to keep his high run moving. He does have a high run of 8 balls. That is a break and run. So let's see if he can make it 2. Needs 1 more rack to get on the hill. Wow. Tough, dry breakout. Tough, dry layout.
Did he scratch there?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he did. Excuse me.
Ball in hand. Yeah.
Ball in hand. Still with the tough layout, the ball in hand becomes that much more important. His high run does stop, though, because of the dry break. All right. One that he would normally make. Hangs up there. Lets Marko off the hook a little bit. Marko's going to be starting from the kitchen after a foul on the break. Two tough tables.
Yeah. Killing me. I'll bank 13.
Nicely done, and opens everything up.
It's not getting any better, though.
Not getting any better, he says.
That kiss was spicy, I tell you what.
It was. I'll take it.
It
I need it.
was nice.
Around it. Much. It's gonna be a 2-putt.
All right. All he needs is a shot, and he got one. Put some pressure on Hector. Now he's going to have the tougher of the two tables.
That was a great 2-putt right there.
Well, it's both guys utilizing the 2-putt pretty well tonight. I got them
Now,
2 for 2 for each guy.
Yeah, now they are, but early on.
Yeah. And I think Marko has to think a little smarter on that side of the game too, because, you know, Hector's kind of running away with it.
Yeah. That works out good because it puts a lot of pressure on Hector to get this breakout. He has his breakout right here with these 3 balls all clustered together. Angle on it. Looks like he might have got it.
Sets it up. Once again, going to need a little bit of a roll.
Yeah, he's going to smash into those, and you don't know what can happen.
All right. Well, it could have been worse. He's not too bad, honestly. I think if that ball goes, he's good.
Yeah.
Does that rail go?
Just barely missed it.
Maybe it doesn't go by the 6. I'm thinking if
I don't think it does. I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't go. It's like barely, but it doesn't go.
That was the key right there. If that opened up, he's got the 14 to bring it back around for it. All right, sets it up again.
He has 2 different shots to do it.
Yep. Got to be aggressive because Marko is ready to close this out. Opens it up nicely.
Perfect.
He earned it.
He did.
Wow. Gets an OG jelly roll.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good though.
Yeah, it worked out. It could have been awful, but it worked out.
Take your medicine. To go up on the hill. There it is, on the hill first, Hector. He definitely earned that one, and it feels like a steal.
I got lucky on that one. I'll tell you what, I hit that. I wanted to hit the ball in the side pocket.
I'm going to get a steal on that.
Get on the other way, this way. I was kind of scared.
Hector on the hill.
You're going to stay on him for the break too, right?
Yep.
Rack number 10.
Rack number 10. Yep. Breaking on the even, so he's got an opportunity to close this out. He does have 1 break and run so far tonight. That take the wind out of your sails, though. Marko's got 4 racks ahead of him to get it done. What do the fans think? All right, rack number 10. Could this be it? Three racks is the biggest lead we've had all night. Hector has maintained the lead from the start. It's going to be dry. Will it be dry for Marko as well?
Dry, Marko?
Yeah, it was dry. Yep.
Dry break for
Trying to see if I
Marko.
can get that magic rack out of there.
Both guys have had their fair share of dry breaks tonight. It's been pretty even. Yep, sets up for the combination 1 to the 5. All right, so there was that bottom he was talking about playing with. He just didn't think he connected as well as he wanted to. Thought he might hold that one up in the pocket, but I don't know if that was available. Tough shot there on the diamond. Definitely within his wheelhouse to make. Let's see if Marko can finish it with a dry and run.
Yeah, maybe. Bounce ball. Nope.
Tough shot there. Just
Yeah.
a little bit too close to the rail. You could see he was uncomfortable with that shot.
Yeah, he got offline on his first shot. He thought he was going to come off that end rail.
Ends up being a little bit of a tester for him, but he's got 3 solids left. 4 ball is a bit of a tester. Cue ball looks safe, but thinking about the bank. He's got the tester 4, the bank on the 2, or a super thin cut on the 1.
Thin cut into 2.
Help me stop it.
Yeah. Wow. Nicely done. 8 ball becomes tough.
Well, if it goes to the side, he's okay.
Hector 3 shots away from the victory. And
Oh my goodness, what was that?
freak accident, sends the cue ball into the corner pocket. Ball in hand.
Let's go get
Marko.
Gizmo right there.
Both guys, 4 fouls piece.
It's got to be a game. No, it is.
He's all but left the door open for Marko. I don't see how Marko doesn't get out here.
So obviously, it's a do or die situation, just as far as you can't give up any more racks. But with this win, that puts the break back in his hands next rack too. There he is. Marilyn Marko staying alive. New high run of 6 balls. What's that, Marko?
Said somehow I'm staying alive. Ain't sure
That's
how.
right. That's right. 6-4. Gap goes to 2. With his break, big opportunity to change the momentum. What's up?
No, I'm wondering why it says 41 is my record. My finger is getting stuck on my mouse or something, and it's just picking whatever on the banner, the ticker at the bottom.
Oh,
It's like when I go to switch screens or go away from here, it just picks whatever. And it puts it up. It's the second or third time that's happened.
it's weird how that, like, even the spacing on the ticker, like, it doesn't space them like it used to. Even when you put like double space, it still
Yeah,
like
it doesn't put the double.
pushes everything together.
It'll
That's an
put 3
update.
in. Yeah, it'll put 3 as just to 1. But what I'm saying is that for whatever reason, is my touchpad on my mouse is freaking out on me over here.
Rack number 11. He's been hitting this rack really well tonight, but
Yeah, not getting it.
It's amazing to have a 7-foot table and not get balls on the break. It's
I know,
crazy.
right?
yeah,
And he's breaking them awesome. He's hammering into it,
Yeah.
hitting it dead
I mean,
straight.
great spread, good starting point. We'll have some options.
I don't remember him have that much trouble making a ball on his table on the break.
Yep, Hector's had his fair share of the tries tonight too.
Said Felton, the rails are worn out big time. They're on their way though.
Oh, by the way, I got that Big Zilly cloth, and I sent it to
Anthony.
Really?
Yeah, so he's going to right out.
Oh,
You can't beat it for the price at all.
2 scratches back to back there for turns for Hector. Automatic ball in hand for Marko. It's going to be his 5th ball in hand of the night.
This is going to be big. Chuck's hit me up if I could play this weekend. I don't know. I have to ask the wife. She comes home tomorrow. Or she comes home. Yeah, she comes home.
Give me your number. I'll call her.
Okay, you go ahead, give her a call.
I'm doing all the booking. Might as well.
Yeah, good luck with that. I might be able to do it Saturday though. Wait, what's Saturday? What's the date? Saturday? Yeah, I think I could do it Saturday. Like
I can't do it Saturday night. I got a meeting some old high school buds.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can play. You don't need me, but
yeah, no, I know we do. or maybe even Sunday. I'm
Just
not
here
sure.
for comic relief.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday. Sunday's Easter, just so you know.
Oh,
But Sunday night, I might be available.
I'm a heathen anyway, so I don't think.
It's a 420 Easter, so you already know what's going on around here.
Yeah. He just crushes it. 9 ball goes up against the 3, but it goes to the side still.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's good.
It's been the story of his night. They just set up a little funny for him.
yeah, it looks like the 4 is blocking the 12 and the 11. Let's see what happens.
He's in pretty good shape.
It's in there beautifully. Does the 11 go through?
11 does.
It does?
Yeah.
Bit too hard on that one.
Hector will be in the kitchen if Marko lets him back to the table.
Is it the freaking 2 ball and the 4 ball that just there's just blockers like linebackers right there. Kill it. He's gonna set up off the ran on the 2. Where the 4 goes, who knows? I mean the 12 ball.
All right.
But if he hits out the 2 like he wants to, it'll open up their pocket for the 12. Yeah, that was a tough shot. But he's got a shot.
Set up well for him. Puts the pressure on Hector.
Yeah. Made the best of that ball in hand.
He's got a good layout.
Yeah.
Starting in the kitchen. Yeah. 2 scratches back to back gave Marko a little bit of life.
So how's weather over there?
13 ball is on the line in the center of the pocket. Does it still count?
That's a good question. There's been a question about where the ball is out of the kitchen or not. I've heard that any part of the ball outside of the kitchen is considered out of the kitchen, and I've heard where the ball sits on the table if it's out of the kitchen. So
yeah, I always thought it was center mass or
yeah, I did
greater.
too. So I was corrected by somebody. And somebody showed me a rule. I've been trying to find it and I can't find it. So if anybody wants to do the research, the homework, find out what's the
BCA rule.
Yeah. So the thing is there is no BCA rule because BCA when you don't start in the kitchen.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So only rule I could think of would be like
Heads-Up rules right now. Can I hit this 13 ball? Yes. Oh, no.
Yeah, I say if it's on the line or past, then I think you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Yeah.
13 ball on the side.
Yeah, that's the way we play it.
Ooh,
Wow.
You're doing 2 things there. You had to move that 12.
Yep.
Make that ball inside.
A makeable shot missed there.
No,
obviously.
that was a tough shot. He made it tough because he still thinks he should make, but I wouldn't give him.
Hold on a second. He had ball in hand, did he not?
Yeah, behind the line, but he set it up for a hard cut to run the cue ball down table, hit the 12. Back it up and see it. You'll see what I mean. He did not set up for an easy shot in the side pocket. So I wouldn't give him. I still wouldn't give him.
Well, thankfully you're not doing the stats.
No, I should have made
Touche. All right, you do you, boo. Okay. You. I'm just saying it was a lot harder than it looked. And I guarantee you put it up there, you're 50-50 on doing what he had to do.
Yeah, I'm just messing.
Oh, it fucking worked. Play back here.
All right.
Oh,
Wow. Almost freak accident that
yeah,
in.
almost perfect.
Keep going. Keep going. Harder. No, I can hit it.
All right. Tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These rails are killing me.
Yeah, they've sat a little goofy for him tonight. Everything open now.
Chuck says he's played half ball in the kitchen. I got corrected by somebody saying that if any of the ball is outside the kitchen, any of it, then it's considered fair ball.
Yeah,
So,
that's not accurate.
But there's not too many games that play that, that play that rule.
Oh, I always played like if it was half over or more, then take
Yeah,
it.
that's the way we played it too. I've never heard of if a piece of the ball was over that it was good. That doesn't sound good at all.
No, I agree. I'm in the same same mindset as you guys. I'm just saying somebody tried to correct me, and I'm like, I don't know. That doesn't sound right. If the ball's just barely peeking over the edge of the line from the kitchen, why would that be legal?
There ain't no way. Yeah.
Keep going, corner.
All right, combination. All right, ends up hooking himself a little bit.
Yeah, he was trying to hit that 7 and stop.
Still
the
has a
cue.
shot down table if he needs it.
Yeah, but since we're the heads up people here, we're going to just stick with what we've been doing. Oh, is it going to squeak out? I think he might have.
Will we see a jump cue today?
I know, huh?
I don't think we've seen one jump shot from these guys, and they're both jumpers. I'll sell for a masse shot. Think it through.
Little Russell uses quibble in a sentence. You don't see that word used in a sentence every day. Though nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, and that was the risk there, because the one thing he did not want to do was give a ball in hand.
Oh, that's huge.
Because look where Marko's sitting here after a comedy of errors.
Yeah, he wouldn't have had a shot. It would have been he should have probably just kicked at it just to make sure he could hit, because he was going to get another shot no matter what.
Pulls it back for the 8 ball in the bottom right corner. We are back within 1 rack, folks. Big Hector sweat it a little bit on the hill. That's the match we wanted. 6-5. Biggest lead of the night was 3.
Yeah, I think you kind of talked Hector into doing a jump.
Well, he didn't try to jump it though. He was mad. It was a masse. Yeah,
I'll do it.
He say he never grabbed it. He never grabbed a different cue unless he was jumping it with a Mucci like Strickland does.
So he's just trying to spin around the ball?
Yeah, he's just trying to spin it. It was so risky, though. I mean, either way, even if he would have jumped it, then you still have to control the ball. It's probably could have flew off the table.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I thought some sort of a kick shot probably was the same.
Just to make sure you hit the ball. You know what I mean? Just to kick, to hit the ball and play it smart. As long as you don't tie it up, because you were going to get another shot no matter what.
No matter what. Yeah. You're coming back to the table.
Yeah. So when you said jump, I thought he went to go get his jump cue. But I didn't know. But he angled down on it like he was going to jump, but I guess he was spinning it, massaing it.
Yeah. All right. Hector does have one break and run tonight. See if he can do it again.
I got my precious little girl. Let me put it up real quick before we go to Hector. Look at her. She never comes over here.
Nice.
That's Kara.
Cutie.
She is.
What a cutie.
She is so lovable. She loves everybody. She wants to rip the face off the dog, not her, but otherwise she loves everybody. Looks dry.
Another good spread, but a dry break.
Yeah, he's gonna have a good starting shot too. 12.
Let's
14,
see.
5.
Has the tide turned a little bit here?
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what he's got to get a ball in the break. I'm surprised he's still breaking from the exact same spot. Oh, he got one.
Got one down.
Puts a cue ball in a weird spot again. He ends up on the back rail. Nicholas, that happens to him a lot. He ends up on the back rail.
Could we see this match go hill, Gizmo?
Yeah, there's a good chance if he runs this out. Oh, he took stripes. He's got a little work to do over here. He's got a good ball for a breakout.
Yeah, for sure. If he gets good on the 15.
He wants to get an angle on this one here.
Gonna have to come back for it. Maybe a little straight.
Maybe you can cheat it, get the angle, and still break it up.
Are those all the stripes right there?
Yeah, they're all stripes. Oh,
Yeah,
and the ball.
5 on the table, or no, maybe that's the one ball, so 4.
Yeah, so all his balls left. 4 solid stripes are right there.
Yeah. Okay. Thought that was 1. That is the 1 and the 9. Give me.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite sets of balls right there, the ones he's playing with.
What are they?
I'm pretty sure they're the Predators. Markos.
Yeah, Markos too.
Markos too. Yeah, I think those are the slickest ones out there right now.
Yeah.
You never say that when I use mine.
You never use them.
Yeah, I do. Oh wait, we don't ever play with. We play
Always
with
playing with the casinos.
We play with the casinos. You're right, but I do have those. There's the shot of the night right here so far. Oh, kind of a two-way shot. He's got a shot.
Kind of what I went for.
Yeah, he's all but out there.
Yeah, but so is Hector. Do you see his table? Look at this.
Yeah.
He's got no balls tied up. Everything has a hole.
Yeah, I didn't have a good breakout shot, so I had to go for what it was.
Yeah.
All right.
Now puts all the pressure on Hector now.
Oh, wow. So he collides with the 13 first. I didn't think that was even a possibility. Obviously, not a lot of room to work with. That was a tougher shot than it looked like, apparently. 3 stripes left here for Marko. All right, top left-hand corner to go Hill. There it is, Hill. Marko will have the last break as he won the coin flip. So this could the coin flip playing a big advantage. Hector did steal the first rack from him. I'm not sure Marko's going to let the last one go so easy. So Hill. Folks, we had a 3-rack lead there from Hector. Hector did sit on the hill 6-3. He said he would take 4 racks for Marko to win this thing. He's 1 rack away from making that happen.
A graphic we never use.
Yeah, for sure. We need new ones.
Yeah,
those are old.
Yeah, who saw this coming after seeing Hector 6-3 on Marko? Crazy, but you can never let out the gas with this guy.
No, you can't. And if you think about it, it started with a series of fouls there, and then Marko was able to really take advantage of 2 racks. So
good.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Here we go.
Hector.
Good,
Yeah,
Marko.
rack number 12. It's been a hell of a night.
Over again. You should play one of these tournaments that you got to win by 2. One of these games.
Nothing. Dry break.
I'm gonna let the 8 to get the rack out.
Dry number 6 for Marko. No. Cue ball, side pocket, ball in hand for King Marko.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
Foul number 6.
And this is not the rock you want to give Marko a ball.
Let's see what he can do. I thought
imagine all those gamblers that put $1,000 on Marko to win, but they had to give it was a 5-to-1 odd.
Think about the guy he's got 100 on Hector right now. He wants to see him finish this damn thing.
I know.
He's like, this guy's like,
I'm happy with beating the odds.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you either way, you beat the odds tonight, buddy. I mean, you shot a good game.
Yeah, you did.
Tough 13 ball.
So you got one tough ball to get to.
Three stripes left. Straight. Yep, straight on the 10.
Dead straight. Just a little angle on it, been all right.
Looks like a Chris Melling shot almost. coming
What's
up.
it going to be, probably?
It looks like it's almost set up, except with all the traffic in the way.
Might be a crazy ending to this night.
Wouldn't it be?
All right. Well,
Did you get it?
No,
Nope.
it went too far. It rolled back.
it rolled back on him.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I might have to get the jump stick out now.
Oh, man.
Wow. All right. We see what the information there, Hector.
I can't believe it.
Messed up his 2-putt, so
Crazy.
you're almost guaranteed 2 innings, okay?
Crazy.
I said almost. If he makes a jump shot, well, then maybe not. But
So Hector starting from the kitchen. All right. Going for solids. Yep, everything neutral. Use the stripe into a solid there. Is solids now.
yeah, that's
But
kind of
he blocked.
risky if you hit it that slow, because that's what happens.
Blocked a pocket. So
Yeah.
both guys maybe a little nervy here in the hill.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see the 2 ball to pass the 5 or not. I don't know if you see the 6 past the 14. Definitely can't see the 3. Oh, yeah, he left himself in a world of hurt right here.
Yeah, no man's land.
Yeah. But like I said, he's going to have 2 innings probably. So just play smart. Yeah, he was trying to break that 3 out of there, open the pocket up. You know, he's going to have shots, but he's still going to have to figure out what to do with that 3. But
Yep.
But now he has an open pocket, so 2 has a pocket to go into. Wait, over here.
Back over to Marko. He's talking about going for or he was anyway.
I'm debating on it, but
Maybe a little masse shot here. I think the jump shot is tough. I know that's not in my wheelhouse.
Not that close, yeah. And then not only that, what kind of reward do you get for it? You know what I mean?
Correct. Yeah, probably end up behind the 7.
Yeah, you're better off.
Versus reward's a little tough on that one.
Yep.
You're better off 2-putting this to give yourself a shot for the next inning and hope Hector doesn't get out.
Well, play it smart.
All right.
It's a shot. A little hard, but he's going to have a shot at least.
Yeah, he's gonna. For him, I think that's pretty good.
That's a good shot. I can come right across for the 8.
Yeah, definitely gonna give him a successful 2-putt.
He got it out of there. Oh, look at that! Look at that! He got good.
Yeah.
I don't know what pocket the 6 goes in, but that's now his only worry shot.
Does it go? Oh man,
shot. I think that 6 doesn't go on the side. That's why he's trying to figure out.
It goes.
Oh, it does go.
Guys, I couldn't. I tried to hold it to the side. That's why I hit it like.
All right, 3 solids. left here.
Let's see if that two-putt, the last inning, paid off.
Yeah, it all depends on this next shot.
Yeah.
And where he lands here for the one. Wow. With the bump, it goes.
Yeah, that was tight.
Yeah, but he's going
Ah,
to. Yeah, it's going to have to go for the hero shot, it looks like.
how do you not hit any of that?
Yeah, that was tough to predict how that was going to land.
Yeah.
Man, they've had some battles in some of these racks tonight.
Yeah, they have. What a match, though, huh?
It's a classic.
It is. This is going to be one that's played over and over again.
We're going to be getting tens of hits on this one.
5.
Dozens. I predict dozens.
Doesn't.
All right, one ball on corner.
Just keep refreshing for us, folks,
Yeah.
please.
Look at these guys in the chat are like, nail biter.
I'm telling you.
He's going to the air. He's going to be the shot of the night if he hits this. Oh,
Oh,
I didn't see that happening.
I didn't either. He was trying to swerve it. I don't think he was jumping it. Or was he?
He was jumping it.
No.
I was swerving it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
It was a
swerve.
swerve shot. So,
It's hard to see from here.
unfortunate. This might be the way it ends.
Yeah.
Going to be a foul there for Hector. Ball in hand for Marko.
This is exactly how Gizmo and I's first match ended, I think, pretty sure.
All right. Same pocket.
All right, for the win. After being down the entire night, Marko takes the lead and the win. Comes back from a 6-3 deficit.
Like Hector was being nice to an old man that hasn't played in a while.
Yeah, I think Hector let you off the hook a little
Yeah,
bit.
he definitely.
Oh, he was trying to be nice. Hector saw blood in the water and he was going for it.
What a freaking match, though, guys. I
Crazy,
mean,
crazy.
you know, it wasn't a night of like crazy runouts and breaking runs and crazy shots. It was a lot of in-rack work. Yeah, it was crazy to see that, especially when a guy's in charge the entire night, and then you get to the hill and you're right there, and it gets snatched away from you. But that was a tough break for him. But yeah, the Vegas was a bit wrong tonight. We did have Hector as a 5-1 underdog, but he proved more than game.
He doesn't get hooked on that shot on that last one. If he hits the 8 and stops it, then
Hit the 8 and just kind of hold it for the
yeah,
ball.
that's what I'm saying. If you hold it and you have a shot on that,
I could have shot the 1 and hold it for the 7 and then get on the trouble ball from the as my key ball, but it was a real tough. It would be a tough lead to get on that last ball.
Yeah, it was a
sure.
I
could have did it.
off another ball.
Tough. I think the better shot was what I tried, but
Didn't you go off another ball in the side pocket even on that side shot?
No, I made it clean, but
No, it hit a ball. You hit the other ball. It went off. It went in the side.
I didn't hit it clean.
No, it went off. I was surprised that ball could go after hitting another ball.
Yeah, it went off of that ball.
You just-
I was worried about the cue ball. I just saw the cue ball. That's all I saw.
Yeah. Well, you'll see the replay. You'll see it. It does go off that ball.
Oh,
And
wow.
it still went in. That's the crazy thing. Usually hit a ball like that.
And it looked like there was only a ball space, if that. So
It was tight.
take a look at the numbers here real quick. Final score: Marko does win 7-6. Hector was up 6-3 at one point. That was the big comeback. The biggest lead we had was 3 racks. The only time Marko held the lead was the final score. Break and runs, we had 1 from Hector. That would equal his high run of 8. That did come to an end after a dry break. High run of 6 for Marko tonight. Very uncharacteristic for him. And it goes to show you that he just wasn't really – I didn't think he moved the cue ball around as much as he as well as he typically does. Tonight, I thought he got some weird rolls. But like he could probably chalk that up to inactivity. He'll probably tell you about that. So spreads, I had it 6-7 in favor of Marko. That was pretty back and forth. Dry breaks, 6 apiece. Balls down on the break, 4 for Hector and 8 for Marko. Fouls ended up being pretty big. I thought that costed Hector late. He had 3 fouls that he couldn't afford when he was sitting on the hill. 2 of them were in a row that really got Marko 2 racks that he needed to give himself confidence that he could pull off this comeback. Marko gave him ball in hand 4 times. Makeable shots missed tonight. I thought there was a handful that Hector left out there that he could probably have. He probably wants back. I had Marko leaving 2 out there. Steals. Hector did have 1 big steal. Came in the middle of the night. I can't remember the exact rack. No steals from Marko. 2 putts. I thought the guys were great utilizing the 2 putts tonight. 3 for 3 for Hector and 3 for 4 for Marko. Take a look at some of the shots of the night. This one here, can't remember. Let me go full screen. I believe this is. Let's take a look.
Shot off the 5 into the 4.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Billiard shot.
It looked like that combo might have did it, but he might have went behind the ball.
Yep. One more time. Billiard shot.
Good shot.
Great shot.
Well done.
I wanted to hold that 5 more and hit it softer, but hit it too hard.
All right, and this one here, Marko follows in the 8 with the falls in the 6 with the 8.
Yeah.
Nicely done. So you see he's down. He's trailing 4-2 there. Gets it within 1. And then our next shot here. Nice little bank here for Marko. This opens it up a little bit for him. He's going to play the 13 right here. Or I'm sorry, the
9.
I think it's the 13 or 9.
Yeah.
Either way, he plays a stripe, opens it up a bit, gives himself an opportunity. You can see right here, Hector's still in the lead, 5-3. I think Hector gets that one, gets on the hill 6-4, 6-3. I'm sorry. So that's where that one ends. We can take a look at that one that he had. Let's see. Where was it? Was
Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
here? It is.
This is.
So it doesn't even look like there's a ball space to get in here.
You first. You go forward.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Then this is it. Watch the ball that's right there blocking part of the pocket. He's going to hit that ball, and it still goes. It's crazy how it still goes.
Oh, yeah. In my mind, he fired it, but yeah, he.
Wow.
Yep, still made
it. If I wouldn't have hit that ball, I think I would have.
Probably in better shape.
Yeah, I hooked myself.
Yep.
But I hit,
Sweet. Man, it was a hell of a match, you guys. I like this because it's so hard to get Marko matchups because he's just a killer on that 7-foot table. But this will set up for a fun little rematch down the road sometime when Marko gets back touring the world. We don't know exactly what he does. We're thinking he's a hired hitman. We were talking about that before we went live today.
Yeah, his work requires a scope and a silencer.
He definitely did that in the last 4 racks to give himself a win tonight.
Well, guys, thanks for the match. That was a great match. I'm actually going to watch this one again tomorrow. It was good.
Good match, Hector, for sure. Wish I'd have brought a little bit better of a game, but
yeah, I missed a couple balls.
It was your game for sure. Your match, 100% all the way.
Yeah, he had opportunities, and he knows he's kicking himself. Some of them scratches on the breaks he shouldn't have had.
Yeah.
And he usually controls. He had 3 of them, I think. 3 scratches on the break tonight.
Yeah, when I get back in town, we'll definitely have to do it again. Yeah. Try to practice up a little bit. Get some practice in the Philippines, and I'm coming back for you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate you saying yes to the match, Marko. I had fun, man.
Yeah, 2 guys we haven't seen in a while come back and put on a damn good show for Heads Up, and I thought it was one of the bigger matchups we've had in a while. So it was really just a pleasure to sit here and call it with you guys. And everybody felt it. Everybody was watching that last rack. It was, I think, Rusty had said it was a nail biter, which it was. So a lot of good entertainment tonight. Everybody who showed up to watch it got their money's worth. So
next week, what are we doing next week?
Next week, we're going to have a new guy play. I think he's from the high desert area, I believe, or he lives in California for sure.
He lives in the high desert. He lives 30 minutes toward Vegas from me.
I believe his name is Chris Duran.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. He goes by the channel name of Hustle Him. So he's looking to get on stream. He's been watching us for a while. He really likes the format. I had a chance to talk to him on the phone today. We're going to match him up with somebody next Thursday night. I left that day open because I knew that we had a couple new faces. I think Ken, the Iceman, wants to get on here as well. So we're going to find him a match too. So we're doing the best we can. And we got We got a lot of people that are interested, and we're going to give matches. That's what we do here on Heads Up. The best place for virtual pool, you can find it right here.
My dog just wants to give me French kisses. She won't lick any other part of my mouth. She's got to get to my mouth.
Jeez. Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop. Will you stop it?
There it is.
There it is. She's got such a quick tongue, too.
Oh, man.
All
right. Cool.
I'm irresistible to the little ones.
Cool.
Anyway, all right. So we're gonna get him on next week, and then we'll find him a match. He shoots about I don't know. I was told he shoots as a APA 5. So if anyone out there wants to maybe throw their hat in the ring, let us know, because we haven't got him a partner yet. I'm thinking maybe Shane, because Shane hasn't been on since that last time he played. Then
and Shane will need your table, right? You took his table.
Yeah. I'll invite him over. I'll definitely.
I think, yes. Isn't Shane a 7 now?
No. He's 5 or 6 or something like that.
Okay.
They're about the same speed according to OG. So, because OG knows both of them. So,
right. Okay.
Anyway, so we'll see, or we'll get somebody new. Maybe somebody down your neck of the woods. You got a friend, Hector. What does he shoot?
I have a lot of people that want to play partners. Want to come over here and play virtual partners.
That's a good way to bring a friend in for sure.
Yeah, bring someone in, and then I'll get somebody here. We could both,
Yeah.
Maybe we can figure that one out. Maybe that'd be a good match for you and I, and find somebody that can kind of equal set that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm sure I can find a couple people that would do the same.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I have a lot of people that want to play.
Yeah, Scotch double is always fun for virtual.
Always cool. Yeah.
Of course, I got my animal crackers. Anthony.
I thought I heard your stomach rumbling during the show.
I had him here the whole time. So, but I did snack a few of them for a minute, but not very much. All right, then I guess that's it for today. And safe travels, as Ron Johnson says, Marko.
Thank you, Ron. Yeah.
And
I'll try to send you guys some pictures when I'm out in the Philippines. Hopefully, I get to play some on.
Yeah, get a selfie with you and Rika or whoever.
I'm hoping to run into Carlo at Marboys. That's usually where he's at. So, and I'll be there.
Just feel free to throw it out on this channel right here. It'll get to you.
Yeah, if I can get it, I'll definitely text you guys and we'll throw it up.
That'd be sweet.
All right. And then thanks, Hector. Good to see you again, buddy. I'm glad you're back.
Appreciate it, guys.
I hope your sciatica lets you play more comfortably. You shot good. You had a couple errors there.
You did shoot
You
good.
played a monster tonight. You knew what you were going into. You were like, throw me in the tank with the shark.
Yeah.
The Mako Marko.
Yeah. So, but it was a great game. It was entertaining. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for the match.
Yep. My pleasure, guys. Much love.
And thank you again, Darren, for your help with all your work and everything you do for this channel.
For sure.
I really appreciate it. Put a lot of hours in this thing. You probably put 30 hours a week into this thing.
At least.
I appreciate it.
Graphics are awesome. Content.
Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it. We're having a lot of fun, man. It's been fun to watch this community grow one player at a time.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. We're at 2 hours and 9 minutes. So it was a great match. Next time, maybe we'll do a race to 9. So that'll be a good one. But anyway, you guys shoot good. You guys are fast. You guys finish games quick. So we should go with the longer races. And maybe one of these days we'll do a rotation game with you guys, because both you guys like rotation. So
yeah.
We're going to do a 10-ball match. But that was a great game. Thanks again. All right. I'm going to close the stream down. And we'll catch you next week. I might be playing Chuck. We'll see. This weekend, it'll be like a little scrimmage game, though. But we'll see what happens. All right, guys.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Good night.